Yeah, what's up, world? I want to quickly talk about mindsets and motivations. It's something that has been really, really, really big for me and pulling myself forwards. Number one is mindsets. So basically, when I start to work towards these new jobs, like when I start to open a Fiverr account, or when I say, okay, I want to start doing this business and start like trying to pull clients in, all these limiting beliefs come in of like, oh, it's not going to work because it can't work because it'd be too easy or this. All these different these swarms of thoughts come into my mind, telling me that, oh no, you can't do it because of this, or it won't work because of this, and these are all limiting beliefs, and these are all conditioned from a lifetime of experiences. And throughout, every single person's on an individual journey, and they've had things that have happened throughout their life, conditionings that have happened throughout their lives that have caused for them to think in a certain way. And a lot of these have seeped through our conscious mind into our subconscious mind, and they just kind of recirculate over and over and over again. And sometimes we might not even be aware that they're happening. I've definitely been becoming more aware of mine, and it's something that can seem very, very tough to overcome at times, especially starting out and having things not always go your way. I had like 5 jobs come in yesterday, like all at once, and the day before that, I was once again like bordering on overwhelm. I was feeling like, oh man, I'm thinking thoughts about giving up, thinking thoughts about like, oh, maybe I could do this, like thinking worst case scenario. I know the worst case scenario is not that bad, blah blah. But all these limiting beliefs come in. I just want to give up so quick, I'm so quick to just drop and be like, okay, it's not going to work. And I've done that with a few different types of jobs that I've tried here, like the drop shipping and the FBA. I was like, oh, it's actually no, it's too easy, it's not going to work. And I just like research and never take action. So yeah, the limiting beliefs are really, really big. I've been trying to reprogram my mind by just realizing what my limiting beliefs are, and then when they happen, just try to push them away, and then to replace them with positive beliefs, so they're opposites. So if I do start thinking to myself like, oh, like finding freelancers is going to be difficult, then I realize, okay, that's a limiting belief. I'm thinking negative right now, and then I try to just switch it and tweak it. And if sometimes it feels dishonest of me, like I'm lying to myself, but I don't think it's that. I think I'm literally just reprogramming what's in my mind, and our brains create our realities, and I think that's very, very powerful. So that's something that I think is very, very, very big for life in general, is to realize what your language is, to realize what your limiting beliefs are. What are you saying to yourself? How do you describe the world? Is it the worst day ever? Is it stressful? Is it okay? Is everything fine? Like, is everything going to be okay? Is everything going to hell? How do you describe your own world? What adjectives do you use to describe your world? And that will give you a good idea, a good marker of what your beliefs are and what your limiting beliefs are and what your mindset is. Like, are you thinking positive or are you thinking negative? If you're thinking negative all the time, then you live in this negative space, right? If you're thinking positive all the time, you live in this positive space. So you can change that. And it takes effort and it takes some work, but I think that's a very, very important thing to do in life.